well, you should never marry somebody if you didn't live with them for at least 3 months. There's no way I'm marrying a woman. There's no way I would let my daughters marry a man who you didn't cohabitate with for at least 3 months. Because guess what, Nick? When you were just picking her up and dating for 10 years, that's easy. But when you go and sleep in her house, you sleep in her house. You didn't know she had a secret cell phone. You didn't know her ex-husband knocks on the door all times of the night. You didn't know she don't like to clean up the damn house. Right. You didn't know she don't wash her hands before she, you see what I'm saying? You start seeing. You didn't know her mother come over here and post up on the couch all night with her funky toe. Right. Do you see? Facts. It's not until you live with somebody that you really know who they are. Now, I do tell women this, Nick, because we can abuse that. We'll live with a woman for 20 years and say, I still ain't made up my mind yet. Y'all damn near to the cemetery. What you mean you ain't made up your mind? Right. So I tell sisters 2 years. If you've been living with a man consistently under the same roof for 2 years, he knows if he's going to marry you. It's up to you whether you're going to be the fool to hang around after 2 years. Because as you know, being a man, after a year, you got a pretty good idea whether this could be a wife, if she could be a wife. After the second year, you pretty much know. Right. So if a man's still telling you, I don't know if you're the one after 3, 4, 5 years, he wants his cake and eat it too.
I disagree, Umar. We got to call you out, man. I respect you, very intelligent brother. You taught me a lot. But when it comes to this marriage, I need to understand something. Because what I see is 40 years you took the grind. 3 years you been with her. You love her. You marry her. She get mad at you in 3 more years. That's 6 years. But you took 40 to grind. She divorced you. She entitled to have. Talk to me, Umar. We dealing with something now where marriage needs an overhaul. So in Chicago, Illinois, they got something called no-fault divorce, meaning I could just wake up and be like, I don't love you no more. But here it is, I'm entitled to it. Now, we got to deal with this. Dr. Umar, I need you to answer me directly. What's the benefits of a man getting married if his wife wasn't with him shooting in the arm? She wasn't with him shooting in the gym. He love her, he marry her. What's the benefits when they had to go to divorce court and she don't want to work it out amicably? She want to be mean, mad, and he may have had some infidelity, and she may have had some infidelity. But this, what I notice is they blame a man for cheating. Women cheat more than men. Whoop! Y'all ain't gonna want to deal with that. That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. Well, that's a conversation for another topic. Now, what's the benefit of a man getting married if it don't work out in 5 to 10 years? Talk to me. And we may have 0 kids, or we got 1 or 2. What a benefit that if it go left? Dr. Umar, talk to me. Because I see a lot of his shit going left. Some of the biggest, baddest people with the best incomes, the highest money, the biggest bank account, the balance. And I'm not saying everybody doing infidelity. We can't communicate no more. She walking away, let me get half of your everything. Half. I'm going to take care of you, and you're going to go live that half out with somebody else, and that's my money taking care of you and him. Marriage needs to be overhauled. I'm putting it out there. We just did a study on a Nigerian dude. He been married, but she was messing with the preacher. Come to find out the 3 kids that he thought was his all these years, not. They belong to the preacher. Come on, Umar. But the state ain't going to support that infidelity. The state going to say, well, forget all that. These your kids, even though they his kids biologically, and we're going to still make you pay for them. See, we got to have this conversation. Talk to me. Yeah, you can live with a lady for 20 years. You treat that lady right. You make sure that lady got certain type of provisions, so if y'all do separate, she ain't just leaving without nothing. That's better than marriage. That's a real marriage. That's a real union. That's a real solid foundation. You can go get married. Y'all ain't been in the house right for the last 10 years. And she won't have because she put up with, come on, man. There's too many cheating women out here. I'm outside. I know. And they got husbands. But see, I'm respectful. The married woman not going to be able to come tell you that the bigger play been with her. But it's a bigger play. Because she for sure been crack, getting crack, going to continue to get crack. Talk to me, Umar. Overall, the marriage. Marriage is a thing of the past. Oh, I said it. That's a fact.